I'm sorry if this makes me the Andrew Tate of fast food, but it's true. All right, guys, what is going on? In this video, I'm going to give you the one thing you can do to earn your team's respect without doing anything. How about that? What's going on? My name is Hunter Charneski. I went from being a sandwich artist to a senior district manager at Subway, overseeing 16 locations. And then I thought, well, to hell with it. I'm going to see if I still got what it takes at the store level. So I transitioned to a Taco Bell franchise, 8 months in position at store 1, 100% metrics attainment, labor, food costs, speed with service. Went to a second store, took it from 100% red to 100% green in less than 28 days. And now I'm a multi-unit market training manager. So when it comes to the whole leadership thing in fast food, I think I'm pretty good at it. And that's why you should listen to me. One of the biggest problems most RGMs and just leaders in general in this industry face is they want to be liked instead of respected. And I think it's because they're not really sure how to be respected. And the one thing that you can do to earn your team's respect without doing anything is to get in shape. More than that, to get in the best shape of your life, okay? Because when you do that, that automatically separates you from the competition. It differentiates you automatically. Why? Because most of the managers, ARLs, and likewise in this industry are fat. They're fat. I'm sorry if this makes me the Andrew Tate of fast food, but it's true. And I'm sorry for not being sorry, because that is quite simply the fact. If I'm lying, I'm dying. If you want to earn your team's respect without doing anything, get in shape. Get in the best shape of your life, because you become a walking billboard of discipline. You become physically intimidating. I'm not saying that you need to go around intimidating your people and be domineering or anything like that, because that's not being a leader. That's being a bully and a douchebag. That's not what I'm saying. But take me, for example. I'm 6'2", 240 pounds. I can run 21 miles an hour. I can do some pretty amazing things physically. And that did not happen overnight. I've been training since I was 14. And when I walk in to a store, there's a presence about me that comes with, okay? And that is one of respect, for lack of a better way of saying it. I mean, it just comes with the territory. People see me. I'm a physically imposing guy. If I ask somebody to do something, rarely is there any sort of bucking whatsoever. I just ask somebody to do something, they do it. Right? I mean, people who are fat, which are most of the people in this industry, people in leadership positions, I mean, I have a hard time taking them seriously. Right? Because if you can't even control what goes in your mouth, and if you're a slave to your stomach, why would you have my respect? Why would I respect you at all? Right? I mean, it's pretty obvious and that you're not willing to do hard things in your life. Right? And it's hard for me as a leader to respect somebody else who isn't willing to do hard things. And so when you get in the best shape of your life, you are making a conscious choice to do something hard all the time. And there are secondary and tertiary benefits that come with that. Obviously, the biggest one is physically what happens, but I don't even do what I do for the physical. I do it for the mental. The physical is just a byproduct, right? But really, I train, whether it's professional football or NCAA sprinter. The reason why I train is for between my ears. That's why I train. Because when I do something physically hard, whether it's running 3 200-meter dashes with a 3-minute break in between and seeing God after that workout, you know what happens after that? everything else becomes way easier. It changes your perception of what hard actually is. You know what I'm saying? Right? So when I kick my ass in a workout, or I go to a meet and I run the 400, the 100, whatever the case may be, that crucial conversation that I need to have with a shift lead or an assistant general manager to hold them accountable becomes a joke. You know why? Because it is, all things considered. Right? And I think that's one of the biggest problems with most of the leaders at RGMs in this industry is that they just don't even know what hard actually is. And to them, having a crucial conversation is really hard. Well, here's the truth of the reality when it comes to that. Everything that you want are on the side of crucial conversations you're afraid to have. You know what makes those crucial conversations way easier to have? Kicking your own dick in. Period. Period. It makes it way easier to have a tough conversation if you kick your own ass a couple hours beforehand. Because running a 400-meter dash is way harder than having a 5-minute conversation with a shift lead who doesn't mop the floor at night for the close last night, right? So if you want to earn your team's respect and without doing anything, and more than that, really renew your mind as to what hard actually is and make the job way easier. Because let's just face it, the job isn't hard. Getting people to do the job is hard. And that takes leadership. And leadership, in my opinion, I think starts with a good physical fitness foundation. It's universal across industries, right? You look at anybody who's in a position of meteoric success. Most of them are in really good fucking shape. Why? Because it transfers. That discipline transfers. It changes their perception of what hard actually is. So then the job becomes easier. Because guess what? The job is easy, right? And more than that, when you are in shape and you are built like a brick shit house, you walk into your store, your team is going to have respect for you immediately. Why? Well, because look at you, right? So it's not a very sexy answer, but it's a very simple one. Simple doesn't mean easy. And if it were easy, everybody would do it. So that's that. Hey, as long as you're here, do me a favor. Click the link in the show notes below and get on my email list by downloading my free gift to you, the Fast Food Fast Track Playbook, how to become a trusted leader in just 28 days, even under micromanagement. All right? Thanks so much. Talk to you guys next time.